Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Double Laws from the Grave. I'm your host, Grave Knives. And today I'm not using the headset because, well, I know there's probably a slight echo, and I apologize if there is. I did a sound check, and it didn't sound horrible by any means, but actually it didn't sound too far off from these. But the reason why I'm not wearing these anymore, even though it kind of had a better mic for it, closer, and it had a noise cancellation thing, if you will, whereas the desk mic will pick up pretty much whatever. But anyways, no, they're creaking. They're just, I guess they're old, they're plastic. They weren't real expensive. They were a whopping $30. So, but no, they're to the point to the creaking, and it's the microphone's picking it up. So hopefully the desk mic does it just fine for me. So anyways, this is Dumb Laws International 5. We left off with Greece and picking up in Belgium. Let's see what they got.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Alrighty, so getting us started with Belgium's one and only law is a driver who needs to turn through oncoming traffic has the right of way unless he slows down or stops. You know, I did that. This is a great time where I feel sometimes where I should just put the disclaimer up at the beginning saying, hey, you know, I think I used to do that at one point. I haven't done it for a while, but yeah, you know, be prepared for some bullshit. Next country, let's see what we got. So our next country is the U.S. neighbor to the north, Canada. In Calgary, Alberta, it is illegal to buy and or sell non-prescription contacts at costume shops. Wow, that one actually almost sounds like it could be legit. I mean, I wouldn't shock me by any means. Which sounds kind of ridiculous, but whatever. Comic books which depict any illegal acts are banned. So, wait. That can't be true. Because, like, comics. I mean, you're going to tell me Canada doesn't have comics? Or it's illegal? Oh God, we gotta check it out, don't we? Okay, so Criminal Code Chapter C-46, 163, 7 definition of crime comic. In this section, crime comic means a magazine, periodical, or book that exclusively or substantially comprises matter depicting pictorially the commission of crimes, real or fictitious, or events connected with the commission of crimes, real or fictitious, whether occurring before or after the commission of the crime. What? Are you telling me y'all can't have Batman and Superman comics because there's a criminal committing a crime? Bullshit. 35% of a radio station's content must be Canadian content. That just, wouldn't you have, well, I mean, what's it matter? I mean, I'm not saying, hey, why don't you have more American content on your, no, I'm saying, well, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they have more than, you know, over 50% or something? I mean, it's, and what do you define as Canadian content? I mean, if you're, I don't know, that one confuses me, but I don't want to read that one, so. One's rear license plate may not be protected by glass or plastic. Why would you put glass over your, or, well, I'm sure there's thick enough, maybe fiberglass, I guess. It's kind of a different thing than what glass is, but whatever. Or plastic. I don't know. That doesn't really make much sense. I mean, what's it matter? All businesses signs in the province of Quebec must be predominantly in French. Whoa. That's gotta suck for everyone who doesn't, speak. I mean, but you know what? Quebec. I've never been there. Probably a lot of people speak French. Obviously, perhaps. I don't know. Let's see what else we got going here. Residents are not allowed to have an internet connection faster than 56K. Okay, I know that one's bullshit. Just because there's people I watch on YouTube that are from Canada, and yeah, bullshit. 56K. I mean, I don't know. How old is that law? And what would it even matter? Again, modern. It's not modern laws, obviously. Obviously. But what would even matter if you had a speed faster than dial-up? I mean, what are you going to do with it? Almost download a song under 8 hours? You may not pay for a 50-cent item with only pennies. I think Canada, as a matter of fact, I mean, I don't know how old that law is, but I think Canada stopped making their penny. I could be wrong, but I believe this is correct. Bylaw states that no more than 3. Okay, no more than 3. You may not paint a ladder as it will be slippery when wet. Citizens are not I'm sorry, the latter one was stupid. Citizens may not publicly remove bandages. Not only do all exterior painting jobs require a permit for color, but, for instance, the city went to appeals court over the exact type of division inside a window frame. Do you get that? And I don't understand what it means by for color. What's it? You can only. I hope that's not like a race thing, because I mean, you can only paint in black or white, or if you use a different color, you gotta have a special permit. What the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Granted, I know these laws are BS half the time, or they're from some ancient era that made no sense. But that just why they even wrote it like that on here. Damn you. If you have a water trough in your front yard, it must be filled by 5 a.m. I'm assuming that means a.m. Or maybe they just got lazy and stopped writing the sentence. No, I'm going to say 5 a.m. It is illegal to show public affection on Sunday. It is illegal for clear or non-dark sodas to contain caffeine. Repealed. No one in Canada may watch or listen to an encrypted broadcast which is not licensed by the Canadian government. So if there's a law saying that it's illegal for you to listen to us, like there's channels on YouTube and radio stations too that you can tune in where it's just someone reading numbers or something like that. A lot of people, suspect that it's just that it's like spy transmissions from one country to the next, whatever. And so, but it's illegal if you tune into it and listen. I don't see how they really catch you or why they would really care. I mean, hell, maybe you could help them figure it out. Actually, maybe that's what they don't want you to figure out. What's Canada up to? Homeowners are responsible for clearing snow off of municipal sidewalks in front of their houses or businesses. It is considered an offense to have more than 2 materials on the outside of one's house. What the fuck? See, here we go. This is like with the painting thing. Just so vague. It's considered an offense. Wait, if you have more than 2 shutters? I mean, what? A doorknob and a doorbell? That's too much. You've got the shutters already. What? It doesn't. Materials. Someone help me out with this one because I'm drawing a blank to what they could mean by that even. Every once in a while I get help from y'all. That's cool. So, I mean, I encourage it. And Because at this point, I'm stumped with the whole painting and then materials. You're limited. I mean, they very well could just be BS, but businesses must provide rails for tying up horses. Typing horses. You gotta have rails for the typing horses. It is illegal to kill a sick person by frightening them. Like run in. Next country. Okay, so here we go with China. And China has 4. Better than Belgium, I guess. At least a better read than what Belgium had to offer. I've already forgotten what Belgium was. It's gone. Dumb laws in China. Persons may only bear 1 child or risk paying a substantial fine. Let's read it. China is the most populated nation in the world. No shit. And the government there has taken measures to stem any sort of growth in the population and hopefully decrease it. Despite many Westerners' beliefs, China does not kill second-borns. Rather, a large tax is placed on any family which chooses to have more than 1 offspring. I wanted to say the first thing ran in my head was the whole propaganda, like, oh, they killed their second-born child. That did. It was the first thing that rang in my head. I mean, I'm sure that would be a kind of a more outspoken event if that was occurring. Even from China, I'm sure we would find out. But, yeah. Large tax, though. Damn. Have 2 kids and you're getting... But, I guess, whatever. Different countries, different laws, everybody. To go to college, you must be intelligent. Yeah, because, come on. In America, we know that as long as you got the Nero, man, you're in. They don't care how stupid you are. They'll give you any type of paper that says anything you want, so long as you pay the right amount of money. So, if that's a legit, you actually have to be smart to go to college, I mean, I don't know. I don't think you should, discredit someone and hold them back. I mean, it's gonna be BS, but I don't think you should hold someone back, just because they're not meeting. I mean, who knows where their standards are, Your IQ could be like 12. They're like, you got to be smarter than 12, 12-point IQ. I don't know. I'd probably be I'd be in trouble. I wouldn't get to go to college. Kicked my table. Drivers of power-driven vehicles who stop at pedestrian crossings are liable to pay a fine up to 5 yen or a warning. Okay. I don't believe that's really probably true, but holy shit, because how often do we see videos of like pedestrians getting smoked in these foreign countries? I know I've seen a lot. I mean, when I search for them on YouTube, that is the general majority that comes up. Whether it's the popular search or whatever it is that's influencing my results, but perhaps that's why they're just like, meow. I want a ticket. It's I don't, was it in here, or possibly I think it was another video that I had watched, and they mentioned where China, if you hit someone and you kill them, you pay a one-time fine, but if you injure this person and disable, you have to pay their medical costs and their cost of living for the rest of your life or something like that. You got to pay them for the rest of life if you disable them, which makes sense. But at the same time, that if that's true, that almost sounds like you're encouraging them to kill people. Oh, I didn't even see him. But we got you on camera backing up. I know. I went back to see what I hit. I didn't. I still didn't see him. All 5 times. I'm looking around like, what's? Who knows? All right, everyone. That about does it for us today. We got through Belgium, Canada, and China today. Canada definitely took the cake on the quantity, and they had a lot of good ones. I mean, weird, ridiculous. You must always take them with a grain of salt, as I say, as I remind you. But yeah, they definitely had the comic one, no crimes in a comic. That just what? It doesn't even make sense. Like that loses your whole to me that makes me go, well, then what's your topic? If there's not a villain doing something bad, and usually we don't view it as bad unless it's illegal. I mean, yeah, I would. No, I take that back. There are plenty of things that are not illegal that we do view as bad, but that's still not the point. I mean, it has to abide by that code. I don't believe it. Maybe at one time they attempted to influence something like that and they ran with it, but I don't know. I don't buy that one. I mean, providing rails for typing horses, that I buy more than the the crime comic thing. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading it and showing it to you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.